got linebacker Ethan Barr.
All right, Ethan, I know it was kind of a strange week, kind of a difficult week. Defensive coordinator, Ted Roof had Gus dismissed him. He's your position coach. So for a guy like yourself that plays linebacker, hits you a little bit harder. So what were the emotions kind of that decision, and then in the game week during practice, and then to see everything pay out with a big defensive performance today?
Yeah, I mean, we came into this week, it was a little weird, obviously. The guy who you're always with isn't here. So, we just had to adjust and change, and at the end of the day, we have more games to play. So we all had to just take the challenge and be able to find growth and learn and come in with a mindset that this doesn't stop us from being able to go win games. And I think our group did a really good job just responding back to some of the adversity, some of the change, and just took the test. And I think we played really well today as a defense. I think Coach Addy did a great job. We should have setting the mindset for the defense this week, and so I think it showed up today.
What was Coach Addy's message, I guess, to you guys this week? I mean, it's had to be difficult for him to come in, and kind of fill that role. But what did he say to you guys? Maybe that got you inspired, and how the energy maybe on the sidelines seemed a lot more. You guys had a lot more energy on the sidelines.
Yeah, I think from the beginning of this week, he just really emphasized the fact that we were, everyone on each play, or someone on each play was making a mistake, and so we had to eliminate mistakes and just play clean football. Something that he really preached this week as well was just every play has a life of its own, and we got to just play each play as like I said, as a life of its own, and just move on from the play no matter what happens. And so I think we took that one play mentality throughout the game. This week, also throughout practice, we had so much, as a defense and as a team, really had so much more energy on the sideline. People chanting on the sideline when we were going team, things like that, and I think that really carried over to just our belief and our confidence, our ability to play today.
Ethan, there's always a close relationship between the linebackers and the front four as well. Obviously, Ricky had a big game too, but I want to ask you about Dalen Dotson, his impact and what he's been doing, moving inside and outside.
Yeah, no, I think Dot has done a great job. Just doing whatever he's being told. Earlier in the season, they moved him inside, and he's typically an outside guy. And then he was able to move back outside, and he's been making a bunch of plays. Last game, he really went crazy. So it's so good to see him be able to have the breakout moments that he's had. And he's such a great player. He's a special player, and so I'm really glad that we're able to use him, and he's able to help us.
What are the emotions in that locker room snapping a 5-game losing streak?
Yeah, no, it's huge. I think sometimes you lose 5 games in a row, and you kind of what can happen is everyone gets down, gets sad, and I don't think that our team has done that. From week to week, we always come back each week with energy and ready to respond, and I think it really just showed up this week that we were able to come and respond and really play a complete team game. Some of the past games we hadn't been putting it together on all 3 phases, and so today I think we really did that, and it shows up. If you're playing a complete game, people ain't gonna score, and you're gonna score a lot of points. And so I'm really happy that our team is able to do that today.
Never lost that belief?
No, I don't. I believe not. And even with the change, I think sometimes change can be seen as bad, but change is also the opportunity for growth. And so I think our team took that as an opportunity for growth and moved forward with the situation that we were in.
Ethan, obviously the program has maintained a dominant, undefeated streak in the space games. With that tradition in mind, do you view this win as a reset?
I mean, yeah. I told the team before the game, I've never been to a space game. I've never been a part of a space game. But one thing I know about space games is that we don't lose. So, I'm excited to see where we go from here. It's just taking one day at a time.
On the fumble, I know you tried to scoop and score originally. So when you missed the ball at first, what did you see, and how did you try to react on the fly?
Yeah, I mean, I might have to go practice some on my own to be able to do that, and get that done for our team. But when I didn't pick it up, I kind of was in an oh crap moment. Turned around, saw a big old lineman on their team fly in. It bounced off him, and I literally just dropped, and luckily the ball was right under me. So I kind of got lucky there, but I'm glad that we were able to come out with the ball.
Ethan, what were the conversations in the locker room like this week with the firing of Ted Roof? What led you guys to play so well this game?
Yeah, I think we all love Coach Roof. I think he's done so many great things for each of us individually and as a team. But at the end of the day, I think we kind of just moved past, like, unfortunately, you kind of have to move past it and just be prepared and continue to prepare. And so that's really what we did. I think a good thing that our guys did, we didn't like linger on it too much and let it, carry us down and, be sad about it. Obviously, you can be sad about it for a moment because, he's someone that we all care about, but we moved forward from it and we just really focused on executing this week at a higher level. And I think Coach Addy did a great job getting us ready this week and just, I don't know, the way we practiced maybe was a little different or maybe our meetings were a little different, and I think it just carried over a little bit to our performance.
Last one for Ethan.
What did Coach Addy do to really emphasize the fundamental aspects? So you comparing last week to this week, pursuit angles were a lot better, wrapping and pulling down on a tackle was much cleaner. What did he do to really bring back those fundamental aspects?
I think he just preached them throughout the week and pre-game, hit it on the head over and over again. Like those are like we had like 4 things that we needed to do. Like, and it was contain the quarterback, wrap up. Whenever it's scramble drill, we had to plaster. So those kind of things were really just preached all week. And if throughout the week, someone messed up, someone did this or that, like he was letting them know. So it was good to see him, as the coordinator, as the guy that was really in charge of the whole thing. Because I hadn't really got to, I see Addy and all that kind of stuff, but I never had the interactions like that until this week. So it was really good to see him do those things and really hold our team accountable. And I think that may be some of the areas why I showed up today.
Perfect. Good stuff, Ethan.
Thank you,
One
Ethan.
more.